The complexities of human relationships often weave an intricate tapestry of emotions, where love, misunderstandings, and the need for connection play significant roles. In this context, the phrase, Hadiya, please don't hate me, you know you are my life, serves as a poignant expression of vulnerability and affection. This essay explores the themes of love, longing, communication, and the fear of loss in relationships, all encapsulated in this simple yet profound statement. At the core of any significant relationship lies love, which can act as both a nurturing force and a source of profound anxiety. Love, in its essence, is a drive that compels individuals to connect deeply with others, often leading to moments of euphoria and fulfillment. However, this same love can be accompanied by the fear of not being reciprocated or losing that precious connection. In invoking Hadiya, the speaker is tapping into that very essence of love, addressing her directly and articulating a deep-seated fear, the fear of hatred, rejection, or disconnection. This reflects the intrinsic need for acceptance and understanding in any relationship. In highlighting that she is my life, the speaker places Hadiya at the center of their existence, indicating her role as a source of joy, inspiration, and emotional stability. Such expressions derive their weight from the dynamics of communication within relationships. Communication is pivotal. It forms the backbone of understanding and empathy. The plea not to hate is laden with the recognition that words and actions can significantly impact emotional connections. It serves as an acknowledgement of past grievances or misunderstandings that may have arisen between the two parties. The phrase, please don't hate me, signifies a moment of self-reflection where the individual is actively seeking to mend fences and foster a healthy dialogue. This proactive approach to communication exemplifies emotional maturity and a sincere desire to maintain the bond. However, the fear of hate also reveals underlying insecurities that often accompany deep affection. It showcases the delicate balance that exists between love and its darker counterpart, fear. As the speaker holds Hadiya in such high regard, there is an implicit understanding that she possesses the power to hurt or uplift. Consequently, the fear of her potentially hating him presents a stark juxtaposition against the background of their relationship, a relationship that is simultaneously rewarding yet fraught with the potential for misunderstanding. This duality highlights the emotional rollercoaster that accompanies affectionate relationships, where joyful moments can quickly spiral into doubt and anxiety. Moreover, this expression of vulnerability serves as an invitation for compassion. By openly addressing fears and insecurities, the speaker is granting Hadiya the opportunity to respond with grace and understanding. Such interactions can lead to deeper emotional bonding, as they encourage openness and facilitate a space for discussion around feelings that often remain unspoken. Effective communication can pave the way for healing past wounds, fostering an environment where both individuals feel safe to explore their emotional landscapes without fear of judgment. In essence, it is an invitation for Hadiya to reciprocate that love, underscoring the relational nature of affection. The declaration that, you are my life, also emphasizes the interdependence that exists in romantic relationships. This dependency is not merely rooted in emotional attachment but extends to how each person enhances the other's life experience. Hadiya is portrayed not just as a romantic partner but as someone integral to the speaker's identity and purpose. Such associations can magnify emotional stakes, making the fear of loss or rejection significantly more intense. It stretches the bond to a point where feelings of anxiety are magnified, given that the well-being of one individual is. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, is often perceived as a symbol of success, wealth, and power. With an impressive lineage, a distinguished education, and a leading role in one of the fastest-growing cities globally, he embodies the dreams of many. However, beneath the surface of his glamorous life lies a complexity that often goes unnoticed. The expression of sadness, despite privilege, raises intriguing questions about the nature of happiness and fulfillment. This essay explores the layers of Sheikh Hamdan's life that contribute to a sense of sorrow, examining the societal expectations, personal struggles, and the dichotomy between public perception and private reality. Societal expectations and responsibility. Sheikh Hamdan's life is heavily influenced by the expectations that accompany his royal status. As the crown prince, he is tasked with not only representing Dubai but also upholding the values and aspirations of its people. This immense responsibility can weigh heavily on an individual, leading to feelings of isolation and pressure. The burden of being a public figure who must constantly meet the high expectations of his family and the populace can contribute to his sadness. The constant scrutiny from the media and public creates a facade where vulnerability is often hidden, necessitating a facade of perpetual happiness and success. Moreover, the expectations placed upon him extend beyond mere performance in his official duties. As a leader, Sheikh Hamdan is expected to embody ideals of strength, invincibility, and charisma. This demand can lead to a restrictive emotional landscape, where expressing genuine feelings of sadness or frustration becomes a sign of weakness. In a culture that often prioritizes collective identity over individuality, Sheikh Hamdan may grapple with the challenge of balancing his personal emotions and the responsibilities of his role, contributing to a profound sense of sadness. Personal struggles amidst privilege. The life of a royal may appear to be devoid of struggles, enveloped in luxury, and surrounded by devoted followers. However, personal challenges can exist even in the most privileged circumstances. Sheikh Hamdan, like many individuals, faces the trials of personal relationships and the quest for authentic connection. The very nature of his public life can hinder the development of genuine relationships, as individuals may be drawn to him for his status rather than his true self. The struggle to form meaningful connections with others may foster feelings of loneliness and melancholy. Additionally, the pressure of living up to an ideal can lead to internal conflicts regarding identity and purpose. Royal life often defines individuals by their titles rather than their personal achievements or aspirations. Sheikh Hamdan might find himself in a perpetual quest for self-identity, wrestling with the inherent contradictions between the public persona he is required to portray and who he genuinely is. This internal conflict can create feelings of sadness as he navigates the complexities of an existence shaped by external expectations rather than personal desires. Public perception versus private reality. The perception of Sheikh Hamdan as a joyful and charismatic figure is widely propagated through social media and public appearances. His travels, philanthropic endeavors, and participation in various cultural activities paint a picture of a fulfilled individual living life to its fullest. However, the curated nature of social media serves to highlight only specific aspects of his life, emphasizing positive moments while obscuring the realities of unhappiness and dissatisfaction that may exist beneath the surface. Social media can also contribute to the feelings of sadness experienced by public figures like Sheikh Hamdan. The constant comparison to. In the poem, FAZZA Still Love Her, the poet expresses the conflicting emotions of love and heartbreak. The narrator is torn between holding on to the memories of a past relationship and letting go of the pain that comes with it. The poem delves into the complexities of love and loss, highlighting the bittersweet nature of moving on from someone who once held a special place in one's heart. The title itself,